They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. We got that work, we got that work, we got that work, we got that work. Just watch us cook. TSL, competitor shook. So look, come check us out on Saturday. See what the hype's about. We doper than you. DMVPG come through. Y'all not nicer than us. You got more views, but you still look sus. We got the OGs ride. No puss here, cause here we still slide. No hide. We got that work. No sponsor logo on a shirt. Go support Garvey and Gabby Moe. Can't work Katrina. Now watch us go, go, go. R.I.P. Chuck Brown. Gotta pay homage for that DMV sound. They not like us. 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 We got that work. We got that work. We got that work. We got that work.
We roll them in and out, no doubt, without question. Talk to everybody from any fucking section, from VA to DC and PG. Look up in the sky, it's stars on the scene. Going state to state, you can't see the dream. We flooding up the hood, K-Pops, know what I mean. Look, Vazo, we coming for the cream, no Diddy. Setting up the table for the game, is you with me? Bangs on the beat anytime we step in it. No slack in the lyrics, we just go get it. Let it bang, we get it. Industry upended. The show goes on without us, don't feel it. Shooting up the city, no cap, it's the district. 80 Mason dot one mission. Crank the city, no cap, it's the district. 80 Mason dot one mission. Crank the city.
They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. We got that work, we got that work, we got that work, we got that work.
Fuck them up, niggas. I ain't worried about the TSL shit going live. I know you heard about them really getting straight to the bands. You wanna argue about the grown niggas crying for attention. Now let's talk about it when it come to doing this music. Y'all ain't fucking with me, really gatekeepers over here for the DMV. Really love the guests in the tops, they love the energy. Move low key in the streets, I'm like the centipede. And it's in the pounds of the tree, I'm like the dispensary. Ain't no sponsor for none of the streets or the industry. Throw the shit on all year, I'm in Balenciaga. See, by both my wife VS1, she like simplicity. Fuck these other niggas pretending they acting finicky. I done son a lot of you niggas, they like my mini-me's with the turkey bags and the link. Or my fashionistas, switch the hustle up on these niggas, I'm in the botany. Middle finger up in the sky, fuck creating peace.
They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. We got that work, we got that work, we got that work, we got that work.
Yeah, Team Sack, playing in the air, baby. Let's go. Every Saturday, got dope content. No gossip over here, that's female shit. OG's blessing, score blunt and dink. That's DMV shit that'll make you think. We got topics on topics, best of the guests. Garvey, you the chosen one. With the flex, got credit work Katrina, style breaking necks. Y'all ain't know, it's Mace Man, O.80 J, and we on Rip Radio. Mixed with the trunk with no debate. We gon' rock the boat. Look, J too funny, Joe Jack with jokes. Gas hunters with the gas, man, y'all ready to smoke? Yeah, and you know what? Okay, we the best podcast out, no joke. Yeah.
They not like us, they not like us, they not like us. They not like us, they not like us, they not like us.
Shoot track, walk-in scales everywhere. Oh yeah, niggas everywhere. Oh, niggas everywhere. Walking to the trap scales everywhere. Walking to the trap scales everywhere. You see real niggas everywhere. Walking to the trap scales 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 everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere. Oh, everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere.
Walking to the trap scales everywhere. Got 40 on my hip and I'm never scared. You can catch me in the trap, but you never did. Got 100 pounds and they bout to disappear. Trap scales everywhere, dope boys everywhere. Jewels on dripping in your got a heavy shit. Smooth operator, Sade, Mr. Debonair. But I rock and roll with the pistol, heavy metal hit. Flying through your hood and the cool birds everywhere. Headed to the track, you see real everywhere. Getting to the bag, now it's bad everywhere. Let the top down, getting top fingers in the air. Blowing on loud, you can smell it all in the air. I'm getting to the paper, new hating everywhere. My 12 gauge riding shotgun, so beware.
We see real everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls 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 everywhere. Oh, everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere.
Trap sales to the trap scales. I'm getting money and you want rat tails. I'm all the way up and you wanna see me fail. That's why I ride by, beat the horn and I bail. I'm getting fast change, VVS in my chain. Call me HOV, living the fast lane. Jealous weak, wanna kill me, so I act strange. Riding with a Draco in the bulletproof range. Getting to the paper and I'm never ever gonna change. Scales everywhere. When I walk up in the trap, look around and my real heavy there. And you never ever did. Got me looking out for 12 cause they riding around everywhere. And I'm never scared. Got extendos with enough rounds that'll shoot you everywhere.
We see real everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls 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 everywhere. Oh, everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere. You see real everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls 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 everywhere. Oh, everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere. You see real everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere. Walking to the traps, girls everywhere. You see real everywhere.
Welcome. We are back here again, right? Thank you for everyone joining me here on TSL, where we are the voice of the entire DMV, right? Yes, that does include Washington, D.C. And yes, that does include Baltimore as well, right? I am your host. I am your pilot. And we have a special one for you today, right? We do have a guest. So we are going to show him our DMV hospitality. You know, this is episode 116/45 here on RIP Radio /RIP TV, right? Thank you to the good Trump, and thank you for RIP for having us here again. Okay, all right. So we do have a special guest. We do have a guest, right? And he is backstage. We will bring him up shortly. We will bring him up very shortly. I got just a couple of announcements I do want to make. First and foremost, 420. Happy 420 to everybody. Happy 420 To all, happy 420 to all. Okay. OG smokers, my OG smokers. Even though I don't smoke anymore, right? I do not smoke anymore, but I do make edibles and things of that sort. So my OG smokers, let's have a sit down. Let's talk about a few things. Where did Reggie go? Where did Reggie go? Like, somebody explain to me where Reggie went. Right? We are looking for Reggie. We are searching for Reggie. See, this is what Bammers don't realize. When we were smoking good, right? We were smoking on a budget. Right? So, depending on your budget, that depends on what smoke you get, right? You can get loud. Like, if you was really feeling froggy, just got your check, just got your hair cut, got your hair done, you feeling real good, you got some chicks around, you might get the loud, right? Back then, we was on that hydro, purple haze, right? We was AK-47, sour diesel still is my favorite to this day. Like, we was smoking good, right? Now, if you, like, let's say the week after payday, the next week after payday. So you have payday week, then that next week when you're struggling, you might get some mid, or you might get some Reggie. You might get some really good Reggie, you know what I'm saying, that'll hold you over, right? So I don't know where we fell off. These new YN smokers now, I don't know. They smoking this gas that's in a lab. Like, this shit was created in a lab. Like, it's not budget friendly. You only get one type. Like, that's it. Like, it's weird to me. It's weird to me that people now get their gas from dispensaries. That's crazy to me. Right? Even when I do get my gas, I still have a plug. Right? I still have a plug. Right? So I'm not understanding people going to. Now, don't get me wrong. It's very easy. It's convenient. I get it. Right? But I gotta see what you guys doing back there. I gotta see what it is. Like, let me just put this out there. Back then when we was smoking Reggie, right? I have to put this out there. It was Forest Creek. Forest Creek back in the day was doing something different. Right? It was doing something different. It was like, yeah, we got the watermelon dro. Watermelon dro? How the fuck you get watermelon dro? Come to find out, they was using spray-ons and all types of other shit, right? So that scarred me for life. So now I gotta see my weed. I gotta touch it. I gotta smell it. Like, so if you just give it to me in a little Ziploc with a little cartoon character on it, like, no go. Like, I don't trust it. We have a PTSD from a lot of people trying to get over on us, right? A lot of people using spray on. So no, right? Okay. One more thing. Before we bring our guests, I wanted to address this African Bambaataa shit. Okay. I'm not going to really, say too much about it. I'm just going to say this. New York, you got to hold this L, right? You got to hold this L. I understand you guys don't want to snitch or whatever. I get all that, right? But you got to take the consequences that go with that, right? Us here in the DMV, we not rocking like that. Like, we don't claim African Bambaataa. Like, it's nothing that he did that we claim. No, we don't call him the foundation. We don't do none of that. Like, you guys can do that, right? You guys can do that, and you guys gonna look away. Like, you're gonna look away saying that. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know what it is. Right? But if you guys don't want to speak on it, then so be it, right? But we are not rocking like nothing over here, right? DMV ain't claiming him. We don't vouch for him. Like, he's not in nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you guys got to hold that L. So, okay. All right. So, okay, good, Trump. So let's do it. Let's get our guests on. Let's get this plane in the air, sir. All right. Okay. See,
I don't see you yet. You know, I do see we trying to get you. So I guess until I get his camera situation, we go, okay, all right. So in the meantime, until he get his camera situation, I do have another topic. Right? So until I guess, come on, hey boss, you hear me? Let me know if you hear me and see me. I see. Okay. So, all right. So until we get our guest situated, one more thing. I do got one more thing to address. Guwap and Pooh Shiesty. Guwap and Pooh Shiesty, right? Okay. All right. When can we grow up, right? Like when do we have to be on street shit and kill shit our whole life? Like is that what it is for us? Like is that all? Now don't get me wrong, I understand starting off we all was knuckleheads, we all know, right? But once you get to a certain age and a certain status, like do we have to be killers and gangsters our whole life? Is that what we doing? Like, you know, it's kind of a lose-lose for Guwap, right? It's a lose-lose. Like, if he put hands on Buddy, then he'll lose everything. He has a family, he has a wife, he has a kid. Like, you know what I'm saying? Already, he's not active, right? He's not active like how he used to be. He's not active, right? So how long can he, you know, be a killer? Like, you know, I'm not understanding. Like, you know, we got to figure this out. Like, this is really, you guys got to let us grow in this hip hop shit. Like, you got to let us figure it out. Like, we're not gonna be knuckleheads and you know crash outs our whole life, right? Like, we're not gonna do that. Like, we do get time to grow. We do get time to elevate, right? We do, right? So I'm not understanding people really going at Guwap. You know, it's a lose-lose for him. People looking at it a certain way. He's a businessman at the end of the day, right? He's a businessman. He's a family man. He's not trying to take no L's in money or in family life. Like, he's just not, right? So we got to look at it like certain people just need a crash out. Like, there's no saving them. Like, there's no saving them. Like, certain people need to crash out. That's just what it is, right? So I'm not understanding trying to save this person, trying to save women too. Like, certain people need to crash out. All these people with these Pooh Shiesty masks and all. Like this. Send all them to Iran. We need your services. You guys love shooting guns and all that wild shit, that YN shit. Perfect. We got a spot for you. Like, we got a spot for you. You guys can kill as many people as you want. You can crash out all you want, you know, and you can come back and hopefully be a better person than when you went in, right? But we do have a position for you if you want to crash out, right? So, all right, so let's do this. Let's see. Okay, all right. So, Trump. Let's go back to our intro. You can play mine and then play his again, and then I'll figure out, you know, what's going on. Let's do it like that.
They not like us. 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 We got that work. We got that work. We got that work. We got that work. Just watch us cook. TSL competitor shook. So look, come check us out on Saturday. See what the hype's about. We doper than you. DMVPG come through. Y'all not nicer than us. You got more views, but you still look sus. We got the OGs riding. No puss here, cause here we still slide. No hide. We got that work. No sponsor logo on a shirt. Go support Garvey and Gabby Moe. Can't work Katrina. Now watch us go, go, go. R.I.P. Chuck Brown. Gotta pay homage for that DMV sound. They not like us. 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 We got that work, work, work. We got that work, work, work. We got that work, work, work. We got that work.
We roll them in and out, no doubt, without question. Talk to everybody from any fucking section, from VA to DC and PG. Look up in the sky, it's stars on the scene. Going state to state, you can't see the dream. We flooding up the hood, can't possibly know what I mean. Look, Vazo, we coming for the cream, no diddy. Setting up the table for the game, is you with me? Bangs on the beat anytime we step in it. No slack in the lyrics, we just go get it. Let it bang, we did it. Industry upended. The show goes on without us, don't feel it. Shooting up the city, no cap, it's the district. 80 Mason dot one mission. Frank the city, no cap, it's the district. 80 Mason dot one mission. Frank the city.
They not like us. 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 We got that work, work, work. We got that work, work, work. We got that work, work, work. We got that work, work, work.
Fuck them up, niggas. I ain't worried about the TSL shit going live. I know you heard about them really getting straight to the bands. You wanna argue about the grown niggas crying for attention. Now let's talk about it when it come to doing this music. Y'all ain't fucking with me, really gatekeepers over here for the DMV. Really love the guests in the tops, they love the energy. Move low key in the streets, I'm like a centipede. And it's in the pounds of the tree, I'm like dispensary. Ain't no sponsor for none of the streets or the industry. Throw the shit on all year, I'm in Balenciaga. I bought my wife BS1, she like simplicity. Fuck these other niggas pretending they actin' finicky. I done son a lot of you niggas, they like my mini-me's with the turkey bags and the link. Or my fashionista, switch the hustle up on these niggas, I'm in the botany. Middle finger up in the sky, fuck creating peace.
They not like us. 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 We got that work, work, work. We got that work, work, work. We got that work, work, work. We got that work, work.
Yeah, Team Sack, playing in the air, baby. Let's go. Every Saturday, got dope content. No gossip over here, that's female shit. OG's blessings, score blunt and dink. That's DMV shit that'll make you think. We got topics on topics, best of the guests. Garvey, you the chosen one. With the flex, got credit work Katrina, style breaking necks. Y'all ain't know, it's Mace Man, O.80 J, and we on Rip Radio. Mixed with the trunk with no debate. We gon' rock the boat. Look, J too funny, Joe Jack with jokes. Gas hunters with the gas, man, y'all ready to smoke? Yeah, and you know what? Okay, we the best podcast out, no joke. Yeah.
They not like us. 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 They not like us.
Sweet track. Walk-in scales everywhere. Oh yeah, everywhere. Oh, everywhere. Walking to the trap scales everywhere. Walking to the trap scales everywhere. You see real everywhere. Walking to the trap scales 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 everywhere. Oh, everywhere. Walking to the trap scales everywhere. Walking to the trap scales everywhere.
Walking to the trap scales everywhere. Got 40 on my hip and I'm never scared. You can catch me in the trap, but you never did. Got 100 pounds and they bout to disappear. Trap scales everywhere, dope boys everywhere. Jewels on dripping in your got a heavy shit. Smooth operator, Sade, Mr. Debonair. But I rock and roll with the pistol, heavy metal hit. Flying through your hood and the cool birds everywhere. Headed to the trap, you see real everywhere. Getting to the bag, now it's bad everywhere. Let the top down, getting top fingers in the air. Blowing on loud, you can smell it all in the air. I'm getting to the paper, new dating everywhere. My 12 gauge, riding shotgun, so beware.
We see real walking to the trap skills everywhere. 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 Oh, everywhere. Walking to the trap skills everywhere.
Trap sales to the trap scales. I'm getting money and you niggas want rat tails. I'm all the way up and you wanna see me fail. That's why I ride by, beat the horn and I bail. I'm getting fast change, VVS in my chain. Call me HOV, nigga, live in the fast lane. Jealous weak, nigga, wanna kill me, so I act strange. Riding with a Draco in the bulletproof range. Getting to the paper and I'm never ever gonna change. Scales everywhere. When I walk up in the trap, look around and my nigga real heavy there. And you nigga never ever did. Got me looking out for 12 cause they riding around everywhere. And I'm never scared. Got extendos with enough rounds that'll shoot you everywhere.
We see real walking to the trap skills everywhere. 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 Oh, everywhere. Walking to the trap skills everywhere. You see real everywhere. Walking to the trap skills 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 everywhere. Oh, everywhere. Walking to the trap skills everywhere. Walking to the trap skills everywhere. You see real everywhere. Walking to the trap skills everywhere. Walking to the trap skills everywhere. You see real everywhere.
All right, okay, all right. So let's see. Guess that he hears me and sees me. So Trump, let's see. Let's see if we can get there. We go. I hear you. I hear you. I don't see you, but I do hear you.
All right.
Your video. How about the video? Your video on?
The video is on. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. Let's do it. Let's do it. Either way, we're gonna get this plane in the air. Okay. First and foremost, I appreciate you, my guy, for entertaining what I got going on here. I always feel good talking to people, guests outside DMV, right? Because I like and what's going on in that space and whatever you got going on. So let's do it. What part of the world are you from, or do you claim, sir?
From South Jersey.
South.
But you know, many parts though, you know what I'm saying? Originally from South Jersey. Willingboro, to be direct. But then inside of that, I was saying from Buckingham. So you got Willingboro, New Jersey, and then inside of Willingboro, New Jersey, I'm from the section that's called Buckingham.
Okay.
So you know what I'm saying?
Dope. Okay. All right. Okay. I can assume this, you know, but I always like to hear people's story because there's always a story when it comes to this, right? Where did the name come from?
The name came basically from me being like coming from South Jersey, moving to North Jersey, basically being all over Jersey. You know what I'm saying? So I just inherited the name Jersey Boy. But initially, it was Vel the Villain. So I'm like, all right, let me think of something that's a little bit more marketable, you know what I'm saying, on an international scale. So that's when I went with Jersey Boy, you know what I'm saying?
When did you make that switch? Early on?
That was like when I started really dropping music as far as, you know, on all platforms. Like once I, you know, started doing shows and shit like that and really putting my craft in and putting the work in and taking it more serious, I was like, you know, it's time for me to change my name to something more marketable. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Is it my camera that's not like? Cause I got my camera is on, so I'm trying to figure out why my camera.
Yeah, we hear you. We just don't see you. You know. But as long as we can hear you, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So let's take it back. Let's take it back. Who made you want to rap?
So say that again.
Who made you want to rap?
Who inspired me? Like, I'm gonna say, as far as in the industry, we talking about just
rap at first. When you first popped that cherry, you want to rap. Like, who was that person?
I'm gonna say, person that inspired me to rap. I'll probably say Nas. Like Nas, my favorite artist. That's what inspired me to want to rap.
Huh. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say Nas.
And you know what? Jersey, you guys are known for lyrics, right? You guys are known for lyrics, like Redman, and you know what I'm saying? Like, you guys are known for lyrics, right? So
Trash.
So when it comes, okay, so in Jersey, who would your Jersey artist be? Like your number one?
My number one Jersey artist,
yeah.
As far as overall, like if I answer that question, I probably would want to go in the era because you got artists now from like, are we talking a specific era or?
Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it by era. Let's do it. Let's do it however you want to do it.
Let's say I would say right now, my favorite artist from Jersey. Overall, I would probably say. I think that's a hard one. Man, I'd probably say Redman.
Mm-hmm.
I'd probably say Redman or Tretch.
I'll say Tretch.
I say Tretch or Redman, then that would be like a deep thinker right there because there's so many.
It's a female. What's the female? The female that can
even Queen Latifah, somebody like that. Like you got Queen Latifah.
And what's the female that was with Busta?
With Busta Rhymes, Rod Digger. She's from Jersey too.
Yeah. Rod Digger.
Yeah. She just dropped some new shit too. So
okay.
And another thing though, that people got to realize, Jersey artists is known for like basically like the hooks and like kind of like melodies and stuff like that. You know, hip hop parade. Oh, you know, we known for that type of, you know, the good melodies and the good hooks and shit like that too. So, but he was also rapping. Like those lyrics was very choppy. Like you guys rap very fast, like you know what I'm saying, with a whole lot of substance. Yeah, no doubt. Like back, well, you know, as far as that time frame, you know, depending on, you know, the artist like Tretch, he was, you know, spitting fire, rapid fire, but you know, like me, I'm going all over the board. Like I might have some lyrical shit. I might go, you know, I got a lot of different chambers I might go into, a lot of different, I would say, waves or whatever you want to call it, but I might do some lyrical shit, and then I might have some shit for the ladies that's more laid back. Then you hear another one, and you like, okay, damn, is that Jersey boy? Like that sound like some shit that might came from the South or something. I don't know. Like it's still waiting. So I got a plethora of different, you know, a nice catalog as far as different type of, you know, music when I drop my shit. So, you know,
I agree.
If you know, once you go into my catalog, like if you go into my YouTube music and listen to all of the different joints, you're listening to different types of songs. Each song is going to be a different kind of song. Feel me?
Yes, and exactly that for like a whole week. I went through the catalog, and you are absolutely right. Like you have a different bag. No, you have. It's not just rap. Like you know what I'm saying. You have substance. You have stuff. You have stuff that's wavy. You got stuff for ladies. Like you do got a mixed bag. You do. So I definitely give you that. Right.
Yeah, I try to mix it up. You feel me?
Okay. All right. So when did you take rapping serious? Do you remember that?
I took rapping serious. I would say, once I guess when I kind of moved out of state. When I moved out of state, it started like, you know, people kept telling me like, yo, you need to put some music out. Man. You know, you need to really drop your joints. So you know, I had, you know, all the people around me, you know, and, you know, peers and shit like that kept telling me, look, man, you got to drop some shit. So it came to the point where I'm like, all right, let me put some shit out. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And finally, you know, do my thing or whatever.
Okay. So, all right. So now let's stay there. So what do you remember about the first time you was in the studio? What do you remember?
And the first time I was in the studio,
Yeah, very first.
the first time I actually was in the studio, I went across, I had a manager I was signed to an independent label back in the day. Big shout out to Alan, you know what I'm saying? My ex-manager when I was, you know, young. I'm like 14, a kid. So this is like late 90s, you know what I'm saying? You know? So anyways, we the first studio, we was in Philly, man, with I don't know if you remember Cool C and Steady B.
Mm-hmm.
They ended up robbing the bank and going to prison and all that shit. MC Light, we was at the studio, they came through, and it was like my first experience. I was kind of like, you know, starstruck a little bit back then, but that was my first experience in the studio, seeing, you know, all of the professional studio equipment, and you know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah, it was like a mind blower for me. So that kind of opened up the door for me to say, I really want to take this shit serious. You feel me? And put some music out finally and do my thing. You know what I'm saying?
Like, all right. So how did you even get in that space to be around those people? Like most people don't get it like that. Like, how did you even get to be, you know, in that situation around those type people?
Where I'm from in Willingboro, New Jersey, it's basically, they call it Baby Motown. It's a lot of people that's from there that's already in the industry, producers, singers, and so forth. You got we can start out with let's see, we got Merc Beats. He's one of the major producers. He's done stuff with P. Diddy and certain people like what's the track? Bad Boy for Life. He did that joint.
Wow.
We got my young boy, my man's little brother Mike Zombie. He did Started From the Bottom, Now We're Here with Drake. Wow. We got Big Yacht. He just got nominated with a Grammy with Jill Scott.
Wow.
And he's done a few artists. So where I'm from, it's like a place where I've been groomed around a bunch of producers and artists. And like I said, I haven't even mentioned, let me think, like Brian Toby from City High. He's the little, I don't know if you heard of him. He's a real major songwriter. He writes a lot of songs for, you know, major artists like Usher. And but the list goes on and on. So like I said, I was already in the melting pot with, you know, around people that were grounded in music. You know? And then my older cousin, he's a major engineer in the industry as well, Eric Williams. So I was always around that, you know, that energy, you know, that type of crowd. So I absorbed that, and you know, that's why, you know, that's how I started doing my thing, more or less.
Wow, that's special. That's special right there, right? So all right, so let's the song that we played intro, the everywhere joint, right?
Yes, sir.
I fucks with it, right? So first of all, are you an artist that you listen to beats and then once you hear a beat you like, you start writing to it, or do you already have raps and then you try to fit that around beats? Like, what kind of artist are you?
Me personally, I like to, like I used to, you know, when I first started, I would just have a bunch of material that I would just write, and I would have a bunch of just material just laying around. And as I, you know, got more seasoned in the game, it was like I started noticing I wanted to write to beats. I wanted to hear the beat, and when I hear the beat first, that way I can make it a song. I can make it a song instead of just, you know, rapping to a beat. You get what I'm saying, or whatever. Mm-hmm. So now my basic formula nowadays would be to pick a bunch of beats, find one, lock in. First thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna come up with the hook. Boom. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna listen to the beat. I'm gonna make sure the hook becomes one with the beat. Boom. Now I got the hook down. Then the next formula is gonna be like cooking. You feel me? Mm-hmm. I'm stirring up the pot or whatever. So now, you know what I mean? I got the noodles bubbling. Boom. Now I'm about to get the sauce ready. So now I got the hook going. Now let me get started with that verse and make it integrate with the hook. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
I throw a R&B on the hook depending on how it is, and then I take it deeper depending on how the beat is. You know how you might have a beat that might be melodic or something, or have a certain type of instrument. I'm gonna take the cadence of that and make my hook into the cadence of the melody. If you get what I'm saying, and integrate it. So you know what I mean. So if you peep some of my hooks or some of my songs, you'll see what I'm saying, that formula. And then once I do that, now I'm writing them. Then I go into writing the verses or whatever, and formulate it around the hook and go from there. Or sometimes don't get it fucked up, depending on the situation or how my mind frame is. You know what I mean, or how high I might be. You know what I mean, on this good ass weed. You know what I'm saying? I might get up in there and then go off the top of the head and just punch in and go off the top. Boom, 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 boom. So it just depends.
Okay. All right. So what you do for Everywhere? What did you do for that? Like you heard, like what was your process for that one?
Everywhere, that process was like, okay, that was something, because it was like I had a situation where, my peoples linked me. I got the hook, the beat and the hook was already on there. So now I'm like, okay, let me work, around this hook and the beat. Same type of shit like I told you. The hook was on there. Oh, niggas everywhere. So I'm like, okay, let's get it rocking. Boom. We got the beat, we got the hook. Got the beat from Morale. Then he ended up getting signed to Sony, but we'll get back to that. So anyways, the beat, the hook, and I'm listening to the hook. You know what I mean? I'm like, walking to the trap, scales everywhere. Whoa, niggas everywhere. So I'm like, okay, now I formulate the song after that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I come in, walking to the trap, scales everywhere. Got the 40 on my head, and I'm never scared. You know what I'm saying? Boom, I come in and switch it up on them. Boom. You know what I mean? So, it was kind of like the same formula that I described basically when we listen to the song. You feel what I'm saying?
Dope. Okay, so the hook, all right, so the hook was already with the beat when you got it?
Yeah. The hook was, I got the beat and I got the hook. And then, like I said, basically, you could say that. It wasn't together, but the hook, we put that hook with that beat. That was the beat that we wanted that to go with. That made sense. You know what I'm saying? If you understand. Because the hook was basically, I had to, of course I had to pay for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, and then I had to pay for the clearance. So that was another thing. You know what I'm saying? The crazy thing about the game, a lot of artists don't get. Like when they get with these features and shit from these A-list artists or whatever. So boom, I got the feature, and then now I'm trying to drop it. I try to put it out on all distribution platforms, and then here goes the red flag. You can't drop it. You got to get some sort of written consent or emails sent through DistroKid or whatever platform, independent streaming platform you're trying to use. You get red flag. So then, boom, now I had to pay for the clearance. That's when luckily, I got a management deal, because I had this song done for about 2 years, couple of days. All the people around me heard it. They're like, man, why you ain't dropping the song? I'm like, listen, man, it's bigger than that. I paid for I got the feature, but now I got to get clear. I got to clear this shit. I got to get clearance through his team directly or through Tory Lanez. So once again, now 2 years go by. I get my management deal with Firehouse. Salute Jose and Big L. You know what I'm saying, for putting that shit together. Getting on the phone and putting it down with Tory Lanez team and Big U and all them. That was a good one. But so anyways, we got together and paid to clear the song, and then bam, now I was able to release it. You know what I'm saying? And then the crazy shit was, you know what I'm saying? Now we released the song. I get locked up for a gun charge. You feel me? Mm-hmm. That I caught previously. So now I'm locked up. The song drops. I got my management deal. I'm in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte, North Carolina, Mecklenburg County. I had to do 60 days. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I get out. This shit going crazy already at like over 500,000 streams. So it's already kind of like gold on Spotify. You feel me?
Wow.
So now on SoundCloud, it was already hitting 1 million. It was hit 1 million quick on SoundCloud. And then now, once I got out, I'm looking like, damn, this shit going up. Time going by. Wiz Khalifa reposted my shit, one of my clips. Fat Joe reposted it. He was saying that shit was wavy. Nick Cannon.
Wow.
Tory Lanez, he reposted it. The Game reposted it. And at this time, see, the page I got now is a new page. My other page, I had a blue check and all that, official blue check and all of that. Mm-hmm. And I had like 50,000, followers and all that. And then I started monetizing Instagram. Did some funny shit, start flagging me for every little thing they could. Shut my page down, like how they did Lil Boosie and a few other people. They do that. I had like 3,000 in my account. I started monetizing it. I don't know. I guess they found little ways to shut me down. Reopen this account. But but back to the joint. But yeah, that shit went up to like it reached, right now we at 950,000 streams. So I'm like 950. 950. Yeah, so I'm like 950,000 and some change. So I'm basically like 40-something thousand streams away from platinum right now.
Wow. So all right, so that's a gem. That's a gem right there. All right. So for let's say up and coming artists, right? Up and coming artists. Would you recommend they go this way? Pay for the beat, pay for the clearance, pay for the feature, and like would you recommend do that first, or no, like just get your feet wet first and then stack your bread and then do that? What would you recommend?
I would do get your feet wet and stack your bread because it's a lot of money and time, and that's the thing where a lot of artists get swallowed and consumed because specifically when you're independent, because if you don't have a machine behind you paying for all of this shit that's going on. You got to pay for all of this shit. Feature, that's motherfucking what? Damn near 10 grand. I only got that for a discount. Then you got the beat. Got that for the loads, 2,500. Then you got what? The clearance, another 8 grand. So add all this money up, right? Then now look, check it out. Now we go back to the streaming. I'm 50-something thousand streams away from platinum. When I go platinum, right, on that through the major streaming source, which is Spotify, because every major artist is gonna go through Spotify. That's what you go through now. DistroKid through Spotify, whatever the fuck it is. I don't care if you baby, whoever, you on Spotify. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now, once every million streams, every time you go platinum, guess how much you get out of that?
How much?
$5,000 little ass dollars
for every million.
Every million. And Snoop Dogg was talking about this too. So think about it, right? You can find a clip on YouTube. Snoop Dogg breaks all of this shit down too. But you only get 5,000 off each million streams, and then by the time all of the taxes and all that shit come off it, it's about $4 grand. So we get pennies off the dollar now for this shit. The record companies bought into the streaming outlets. You know what I'm saying? So now when us independent artists, we do got all the access now. Don't get me wrong, but we're not getting paid the way the fuck we supposed to. I'm supposed to be sitting on like 100 G's at least right now for that.
Right.
$5,000. So I'm upside down on all of that. So when you ask me about what I'm gonna tell another artist, they got to think about that shit too. Right. You know what I'm saying? Do you really want to put the money in and the time? Because you never know how it's gonna go. Because even like for me, I'm going platinum, which is cool. I'm gonna get my platinum plaque and all that. But for me to be an independent artist right now, I gotta go platinum like fucking 20 fucking, you know what I mean? I need to go platinum like 30 times.
Right.
Snoop said the same thing. I went platinum. He like, damn, I went platinum 30 times and I'm only getting fucking what? 20,000, like 30,000, some little bullshit. What the fuck kind of shit is that? That's crazy.
Right. Sheesh.
Yeah, the game is fucked up. So this is the thing I will say added on to that though. Really, you know what I'm saying? I would tell the artist, when you coming up and when you get hot, like when I was getting hot and I had all that traffic coming through, where I fucked up at, I was supposed to have my merchandise popping because I would have made all that money off of that. So really, that's where the wave is. When you get your shit popping and bubbling, you got to have all your merchandise and a lot of it ready, your hats or whatever the fuck you got going on. Specifically, you always want to have some form of hats with your with an ill-ass logo incorporated with something you got going on. Maybe whether it's a slogan that you say, whether it's a part of your motherfucking logo, if your logo is reputable enough, or you know what I mean? And that's where the money at right there. You dig what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Okay. So back. So let's take it right when you was at the peak. All right. So you got your merch, and also I think YouTube, right? Like YouTube, and like you can send your traffic to like your own website, like you know what I'm saying? Like all that traffic you got, is it send them somewhere else? Like let's say you bubbling on Spotify. You sending your traffic to your YouTube page, your website. You know what I'm saying? That's the play, right? Like once you where you was at.
Yeah, absolutely. Even through your like when you're on Instagram and the platforms where you can like specifically like Instagram, because see on Instagram you can set up a link that'll go directly to your website. So when you get mad traffic, like I had we're talking 500,000 views on certain videos, promo videos. Like even if you go on my page now, I still got on certain promo videos, you might see 40,000 or 20,000 or 30,000. So think about it, right? If I had 500,000 views on a promo video and I got my link on there to go back to my website and say, hey, this is my merchandise right here with the da-da-da with the woo. Now, look at the percentile rate, 500,000. What's 10% of 500,000? You know that 5,000, right? What's 10% of 500,000? 50,000? So that means right there. So think about that. That means 50,000 people, more or less, would have engaged and bought merchandise. Each hat is $25 a piece. So think about that. So think only of half of that percentile rate, which is these are all factors too. You see what I'm saying? So that's weird. That's why I say that. You know what I'm saying?
So all right. So once you hit that peak again and you get that traffic, what would you do different?
Shit, I would have had my merch popping, like I said, and you know what I'm saying. I would have, engaged in the guerrilla marketing more with my merchandise as well, as far as being state to state and everything like that. Because I was state to state as far as pushing my brand and the music. I caught on a little late as far as the merchandise game after I was already bubbling. So it was like, damn, you know what I mean? But that's what I would do differently. I would definitely go and make sure I had my merchandise rocking, heavy. And I will also make sure I'm guerrilla marketing with my merchandise state to state. Because that's, I'm getting money. I would be getting a lot more money. That's where the money is at. Even now, like right now, I still got my Money Talks, my MTME hats. And they say money talks on them. And that's just the slogan. So people fuck with it. And the trucker caps. And right now, them shits are still selling. And I'm popping them just, that's just off the strength. So just imagine, you know what I mean? When you got all that traffic. So that would definitely be something I would do different. You know what I mean?
And you know what? I think Nipsey mastered it. Like, what Nipsey was doing. With the merch, just like you said, got the merch, and he also put the little barcode on there, get exclusive exclusive song. Like you have to buy the merch. That's brilliant. Right. That's brilliant, right? And also Tory Lanez mastered it when he did the brilliant. So what was he? He did the it's not the Bitcoin, but he put it on that platform where he sold it for $1, right? And then people was reselling it. And every time they resold it,
he was doing
blockchain, right?
It was called NFTs. He was called NFTs.
Blockchain, yeah.
NFTs. Good luck,
and it's brilliant. It's brilliant because I sell it. Let's say sell it for $1, and you get. Let's say you get 1 million people and they sell it for $2. Like every time they resell it, like you get paid. That's brilliant. That's fucking brilliant. Like so that's two people I think that mastered it. They did it well, but they had to get.
They definitely had it right. And then you got to realize
That's another reason why I'm not putting out any albums at no point, no time soon. I don't care for albums. See, that's where the artists get fucked up too, because an artist want to sit here and put out an album. Bro, you just fucked yourself up. Because this is the thing. If you're an independent artist and you ain't popping like crazy, like, nigga, I'm an independent artist and I'm about to be touching platinum soon, and I'm still not even like, you know, on a certain extent, I would say. So if you gotta motherfucking have yourself grounded, you know what I'm saying, before you do anything. You know what I'm saying?
So singles, you be doing singles.
Right. This is the thing. I'll put it to you like this. If you put out an album, right, like me right now, and I'm about to be platinum and everything, independent, whatever the case may be, I'm still not popping enough to put out an album. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because once I put that album out, that landmarks me for all of the industry and all of the labels and anybody out there. That landmarks me on whatever records I sold. If I didn't go gold or whatever it was, now that landmarks me and that makes me stamp for a worth amount. Like, okay, you're not even going to sell this amount, so we're only going to offer you this little bit amount of money. So it fucks you up. 50 Cent taught that to Nipsey. That's why Nipsey did that. Right. If you know, Nipsey did not drop an album at all until he got to a certain point. And his album, he didn't drop. He was dropping mixtapes and singles. Right. Think about it. Yep. Think about it. You pull that interview up too. You can Google that with Nipsey. You just pull up an interview and say Nipsey. You can just Google and type in Nipsey and 50 Cent or 50 Cent giving Nipsey Cent giving him info in the game, schooling him, and then you'll see it. You drop singles. That's why I'm dropping singles, and build up momentum. Then if I'm big enough, if I ever do get to that point, then I'll drop an album. Until then, I'm just dropping singles and just creating more momentum to get money, because the more singles you drop as an independent artist, the more money you can get. It's not about focusing on one single. It's about dropping as many fucking singles as you can, specifically in the first quarter.
So, like, okay, so let me add another artist who mastered, like La Russell.
Who?
La Russell out the Bay. He's he from out like the Bay. Like, you know what I'm saying? He did exactly that. He a lot of singles, a lot of mixtapes. So now he's bubbling. I guess he just signed or was signed or about to sign with Rockefeller. You know what I'm saying? But Russell is definitely another one. He's definitely another one.
Right.
Okay. All right. So who does your beats? Who's your producer?
Oh man, that's shit, man. It's a few.
Okay.
I got a few producers. I mean, like from Home Team, I would say we got Big Yacht. Like I said, big shout out to Big Yacht. He's one of the producers, and then we got Don P. We got Tone Jones from out Atlanta. He's a major producer. He got that Dr. Dre type of salve. Then we got Quay from out Atlanta. Big poppin'. He did a few joints with Amigos. We got let's see, who else we working with? Let me think here. DJ Lights Out. Shout out to Lights Out from out Virginia. He fucking with. Yeah.
Oh, so you got a team.
Well, I mean, I'm like I said, once again, I gotta, I reach out to people, and I get my production. I reach out, or some of the beats I just got laying. I mean, I got just access to beats that I just already bought from a gang of producers just laying around. I already got the license agreements, so I just be, play around, pick them out, and do what I do. You know what I mean?
Right. How important? I always ask artists, because it's like the lifeline. So how important is networking to you?
Networking is super important, because networking is really the main part about the whole game. I mean, shit, you can listen. That's the thing. Networking is more important than having rap skills these days, because you, like, when you getting around and rubbing shoulders and getting around these people, that's going to put you in certain predicaments and positions to be able to do things. If it wasn't for networking, I damn sure wouldn't have been able to get the beat, the hook from Tory Lanez, I wouldn't been able to do a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? That's how I did shit, not standing still and not sitting home. You know, even in the Bible, it tells you, I don't know what scripture it is, but it says you're supposed to leave from where you're from. And they said prophet will not be accepted in his own town. You got to bounce out and do your thing. And I left Jersey and came to Charlotte, North Carolina. And then I started moving around state to state touring and then did my thing. You got to network and rub shoulders, because if you don't, you're not going to get in position. And that was the only way that I came and began to expand and do my thing, you know what I'm saying, in the music. You know what I'm saying? That's the key part. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, all right. So what made you leave Jersey? What was that reason that you had to get up out of there?
Oh man, after I caught them first couple bodies, man. Nah, I'm fucking with you. Nah, I'm fucking.
It's the support in the home.
I had to throw it, Johnson. Let me fucking around play.
But it's the thing, you know what? Because you saying a lot of things that also work in EMV, because majority everybody like you. It's tough. It's tough to get motion here, right? You can only leave here, get motion, and come back, and then you get respect. That's just how it is here.
Nah, yeah, like I bounced, man, on real time. Like I left. Well, first of all, the real reason I left was my mom passed away when I was 18.
Sorry to hear.
At the time, 19, 20 years old, I'm going to jail. I'm in trouble in Jersey. Boom, boom, boom. My daddy moved down to North Carolina in Charlotte. He's down here. I don't really got no parents. I'm on my own. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm 18, 19. That's young. And I moved out here, and then I started doing my thing, and I loved it. Like Charlotte just became more advanced, and it started just the cities just grew so fast, man, and became a big city, you know, in a certain amount of time. So, but besides that, I always did want to leave and leave out, because I always used to travel down to North Carolina anyways, because my grandfather was originally from Rocky Mount, North Carolina. So we would come down south on, family reunions and shit like that. So I always did want to slide out. So it was destined for me anyways, you know what I'm saying? You know?
How is the so both Jersey and North Carolina, right? How is the support for hip hop artists, like indie artists? Like, how was the scene?
You said the support?
Yeah, like, how was the support from other artists, being indie?
Man, I mean, to keep it a buck with you, man. I mean, where I'm from in Jersey, the support, I would say, is a little less, because once again, the people that are from where you're from, they don't want to accept you as much as people from other places. And that's just, when you first start doing this, you kind of get feelings about it and it bothers you. But once you start, you've been doing it, you understand it's just a part of the game, and that's just how the shit works. And that's just like how I was telling you the scripture in the Bible, you know what I'm saying? They don't accept you where you're from, so you slide out. You know what I'm saying? And so,
because they know you for one thing. They know you, they don't know you as an artist. They know you for whoever you are. Like, they went to school with you, so they know you for that until you give them something different. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when you get respect outside and you come back, then they see other people like giving you respect. Everything changed. Same thing.
Right. But I would say, like I said, in comparison to, like you said, as far as Jersey, you do have, the support. Don't get me wrong, but in Charlotte, I get a lot more support. From, like, even if you look at the analytics, don't lie. You look at the analytics on my song, I can pull them up. And when you look at the cities, then you'll see Charlotte and Canada and Toronto. Those are the top, cities that are playing my shit to this day monthly. My monthly stream, shows that on my Spotify for artists. But in Jersey, the percentile rate is so low they don't even come up. Like, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that right there, it is what it is.
So how do you look at that? Are you looking at it like it's more work for you to do in Jersey, or it is what it is? Like, it's like eventually they're gonna catch on. Like, how do you look at it when you see that number wise?
You said one more time. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So because Jersey is home. Jersey is home, right? So by the numbers being so low, like how are you looking at that? Do you look at it like there's more work for you to put in Jersey, or sooner or later they'll catch on?
But it's definitely gonna be always more work to put in. I'm always gonna say that, but I'm not gonna say. I would say they gonna catch on sooner or later. It's just the simple fact that, like I said, I'm not gonna say like I get big love from Jersey too.
Mm-hmm.
Don't get fucked up. It's just the love is just bigger, in other places. I gotta be honest, But at some point, from how you're saying it, I would say, yeah, they definitely gonna catch on, sooner than later,
So all right. So now the creative aspect of it. Is there a difference? Have you noticed a difference when you create in North Carolina compared to when you create in Jersey? Is there a different energy when you write?
Man, to be honest, there is a different energy.
Mm-hmm.
Since I've been here, I haven't really written any songs or came up with. Well, I have. I came up with a few when I was in Jersey on the spot, and when I did record a few songs. But the energy is different. I feel like maybe when I'm home, I get a little bit more lyrical, a little bit, you know what I mean? Like I work different, you know what I mean? Then when I get back into my North Carolina wave, I get a little saucy with it. You dig?
Mm-hmm.
And, but I still remain, I still integrate my sounds. I've always been that type of artist where I'm, versatile. I have a lot of versatility and universal with how my approach to the songs that I make and create. So,
when you make songs, are you making it for yourself, or are you making it for others to like it? Like, what does that look like?
To be honest, sometimes I make songs for me. Sometimes I make songs for other people like it. It just depends on the song. I got certain songs where I'm literally making it just because I know, this is the type of shit they want to hear. You know what I'm saying? To keep it a buck. And then now I got shit where, look, this right here is like, this is me right here. I'm going in. This is something serious. Like, for instance, Music Is All I Know. I got a song right now that I haven't put out yet, featuring Jay Styles from Blackstreet. Salute Jay Styles. And Teddy Riley, he got the star on the Hollywood on lately too. But shout outs Jay Styles. Jay Styles, he's on the hook. But anyways, that right there, Music Is All I Know. That is a song where I'm speaking straight from the heart. The soul, my heart and soul is inside of that song. Now then you got songs like let's see, shit. Let me think. I guess Everywhere was more or less Everywhere. You could say it's kind of half and half, because it's just more or less a song that I did create for the masses. So yeah, so there we go.
I got a song. I see another song that I do like, and it is all wavy, 100% wavy. It goes right. Like oh.
Oh yeah, like featuring my guy Stage, Troy Corbin. Yeah, salute my guy Troy Corbin, man. Salute Troy Corbin, man. Stage. I ain't gonna say Troy Corbin because he always want to say Stage. So salute Stage.
What was you on? Like, what was you on when you made that? Because that is wavy to like the.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. That was like, okay, I got that beat. That's Tone Jones. Salute Tone Jones out of Atlanta. I got his beat off of one of the websites I was incorporated with. I bought it out, got the license agreement, and I had it tucked away for a minute, man, and I never really put it out. So it was like I always listen to it, and the beat's hitting, right? And you know how the drum and everything is going, the snares, right? So I'm like, okay. And it has the lady in the background with the or whatever. So I'm like, you know what I want to do with this? And it's like, oh, and I hear it saying, oh. So I said, like, oh. And that made me make that. I want my money like, I want my girl like, I want my money like, oh. That made me come up with that.
The hook.
Yes. Yep. And then I got with my guy. I got with Stage. I had a conversation with him. Shout to Stage. And the thing, he's very wicked with it, man. I gotta salute my guy Stage. He's a hell of an entertainer. He was singing background with Music Soul Child. Woo. And he's nice, but his voice is ridiculous. And I'm not even going to get into the factor that Music Soul Child kind of took a little bit of his style low key. I'm gonna give it a whole buck. Let's keep it real. You know what I'm saying? Like they know what time it is. But anyways, so shout to Stage. And I had a conversation with him, and I'm like, look, man, I need you on this joint, man. You know what I'm saying? So he came to the studio with me, man. Came to my studio. He started writing, man. Put the sauce down, man, and I kind of integrated with him a little bit. I wrote a little tad bit of piece on a little part, and then he came back. It was like magic, man.
Hold. Stay right there. Okay, so when you got him in the studio, did you just play the beat, or did you have some lyrics attached?
When he came, I had the hook. The hook was already ready. I recorded. You know, and then let me let you know, I'm recording, mixing, mastering all this myself. I do everything, engineering. Wow. So everything you're hearing, I'm doing, except for everywhere. Everywhere I recorded at GAT3. Salute GAT3 Studios. That's the biggest studio on the Southeast Coast. That's over here in Charlotte, North Carolina. They're recording Shania Twain, Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, the Baby, all kind of people. You know what I mean? Me, like the biggest studio on the Southeast, GAT3 Studio. Salute Big Wade, man. And so anyways, yeah, damn, what was my point I was proving on? Where was I at with it?
When you had a Stage in the studio, like
right. So basically, he came and we went in, man, and I had the hook already. I put the hook down, recorded it, and then I laid my verse. So now, you know, I want my money like, I want my girl like, and I had my verse on the second. I put my verse second purposely. I wanted him to go first. You see what I'm saying? So now he's listening, like what am I? You know what I mean? So he came in, man, and as you hear, man, he came in, he killed it, man, and he can rap too. Like Stage is talented in the motherfucker. He's a part of Stage is a part of Shalute's Liquid Pleasure too, man. He's a part of a group called Liquid Pleasure. You know, they touring right now, man. I think he just stopped in Charlotte. I wasn't able to. He was moving so quick, I wasn't able to see him. But salute Liquid Pleasure, man. And he's wicked, man. Stage is a hell of a performer, man.
I can tell with that song. That when I heard it, I was like, "Oh, it's it right here. This that one right here."
Yeah, he put it down, man.
This that one, all the way through, like all the way through. That's that one right there.
Yeah, man.
Okay, all right. So, what motivates you now to still do music?
Oh man, to be honest, now I'm not even. I've been laid back. I haven't recorded any new music like presently right now. What happened? The songs that you see, those new releases, I released one each week within the last month purposely. And I'm about to do another. I'm going to release another 4 again. So I got 50 songs that I'm just going to be releasing throughout the summer. Well, like about 30 more. So I'm just going to be doing a little flood right now. But I already had so many songs that I'm able to just keep pressing the button and releasing them. So I'm really falling back off of actually getting in the studio and recording. I'm focusing on acting. I have acting class that I'm going to be starting. So I'm focusing on that. And I'm always going to be integrating with the music. Don't get it twisted. It's just that, like I said, I have so much music that I'm pressing buttons, just releasing. So that everybody in the world is new to them. You know what I'm saying? It's all new. I got a button, I can just press it because I mixed, mastered, recorded it all myself, and they're all ready to go.
So where did you learn that skill to master? Like, where did you get that skill?
Well, like I said, once again, I'm from Willingboro, New Jersey, and I grew up around a gang of producers and engineers. My cousin Eric Williams, Big Yacht, Merc Beats. Let's see, DJ J-Ski. Oh, no, not DJ J-Ski. He didn't. I don't think he mixed. I'm sorry. Let me think who else mixed this stuff. Basically, just, you know, like I said, I grew up around a gang of people and I watched and learned. And then the thing about it is I got an ear for music. I'm going to say like this. I think like the industry kind of forced me into mixing and mastering and learning this shit myself because I got tired of paying all the money, you know, all of the finances it takes to go in the studio, record. Now you got to go back and pay them to mix it. Now you got to pay them to master it. You know what I mean? It's like it's all these fees over and over, and it adds up. So I said, "Fuck it, let me buy my own studio, buy all my equipment." And I sat and I got a perfect ear for this shit. And I just started learning myself. And it was just, I don't know, I just learned myself. I had you know, one of my OGs from my neighborhood. You know, he went to school for this shit for years. And he says like, "Yo, man, I went to school for this for years, and you better than me. I don't understand this shit. It's just some things people can go to school." And they can go to school for years and years. And a person that just has that natural ability, you can't match that God-given natural ability. You get what I'm saying? It's just God-given talent. That, you know, me being able to do that.
So now, all right. So now, what does the process look like? You create, and then you record, right? So once you record it, do you start mixing it right away, or do you wait your mind and get out that space and come back? Like, what does that do for a person like you to do everything?
Me, man, being that I'm the artist, I gotta record I'm doing the recording, the mixing, mastering, and engineering, which is all these different phases that different people actually have titles for and jobs for. So to answer that question,
you know what? All is full-time jobs. Like, it's all different hats.
Right. I want people to understand that. That's why I said that. Like, I want people to understand now when they hear this shit. So to answer your question, I record myself and then I'm out of there. Right? And I come back and I have a processor where I listen and then I begin to do the mixing, you know, for that one day. And then the next day, I'll do the mastering. Or depending on what I got going on, I'll do it all right then and there. It just depends. More or less, though, I'm going to record, get out of there. I might go and record 5 different joints. You know what I'm saying? I done did 5 different songs and recorded all of it. And then, boom, I come back another time, mix. You know what I'm saying? Do this, do that, do edits, and do this and do that, and go into the EQ boards and start, you know, tweaking out frequencies and, you know what I mean, doing this and that. You know, the engineers know that, talking that lingo. You know what I mean? And then come back, you know, throw a couple plugins on some vocals, you know, and then come and then finish the mastering, you know. But more likely, I am recording and getting out of there. You know what I'm saying? And then coming back and finishing the process. That way, my mind is in engineer mode and not rapper mode or artist mode.
That's very important.
It's a different mode. Like when you going from artist mode and you rapping on that mic, when I come out and now I'm in here pressing buttons and doing all of this shit, it's another mode. That's like Kanye West. Like, you know what I mean? Kanye West is a person that will understand that because he's rapping and now he's actually going in there pressing buttons and doing work and mixing and mastering and engineering. You see what I'm saying?
And then he's making the beat on top of that. He's producing it.
There we go. Right. That's even bigger. You feel me? So, you know.
That's scale.
I'm like 5 hats on that right there. You feel me?
And that's why I wanted you to really slow cook that, because a lot of people don't understand. Like that's a different skill set.
It's doing like 5 hats. You know what I mean? So, I got a video, like, you know what I'm saying? I got my own camera recording the backdrop. If you want me to send you that way you can still have, you know what I'm saying? You can put that, you know what I'm saying, and do your thing with edits. You can edit that somehow and integrate it. You know what I'm saying? When we're done or whatever. You know what I mean?
And also, don't forget another hat, because then you have the label. You know what I'm saying? You own the label, so you're the CEO. So then now you got to promote it. It's just different hats.
Yeah. See, listen. Then see, you didn't even get into that one. So look, now getting into that one. Look, promoting, marketing. Like I did all of that. Now I will salute Firehouse Management, because once I got my management deal, those was the only people. And don't let me forget Roderick Cheatham. Salute Big Rod. Salute, and you know what? Even though I didn't sign with Rock Boys, salute Rock Boy G's, because I learned a lot from even having the label meeting with them and doing everything we did. But back to what I was saying. Where was we at again? I done lost.
After, don't worry, I got you. After you record it, mix and everything, now you got to promote it. You know what I'm saying? Video.
Right. Once again, now we out there promoting mix. Now I'm out there promoting. Now, if it wasn't for Firehouse Management, once again, I salute them because they did help me, you know, promote and market, and they helped me understand the game with the promoting and marketing. You know what I'm saying? As far as like social media and guerrilla marketing and really understanding the ways and you know what I'm saying, to really put myself out there the right way. You feel me?
Dope. Like I don't think people understand what you got going on. Like you are not even a triple threat. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you the whole team. Like you do everything.
Oh, salute. Let me salute. Salute my guys on my other song, Strap. We got Dot Mills and Tefka Illuminati. Salute my guys. I like to salute everybody that, you know, integrated with my music with me. So salute them and salute M. Dot. You know what I'm saying? Buckland Legends. You already know how that go. Rest in peace, Breeze. You know what I'm saying? You know, we doing it like that. So,
like, I mean, you got a dope. So
you said what?
I said you got a dope catalog. I definitely checked out the catalog, you know, and you definitely, you know, you if you didn't say Jersey or have Jersey in your name, I would have thought Jersey.
No doubt, man.
I wouldn't have thought Jersey. Like, you know, so okay, all right. So a couple more questions. All right. So looking forward, what is one thing you haven't done yet that you want to do?
One thing I haven't done yet that I want to do, as far as in music or just anything?
Whatever that next goal is, it doesn't matter.
Oh, well, that was the acting thing. I want to get into that and take it serious because I was at a point where I was integrated with the agency, and I had a few minor roles that I was able to be up for. Not nothing major, like just some background roles where I can get my feet wet. One of them was BMF, and another one was a TV show called Sisters. And I had a hernia, so I had to end up getting a surgery, which took me away from that situation. But then fast forward, hernia surgery's over with. I'm healed up. You know, maybe a year goes by, 2 years go by. We fast forward to where we at now. I got a younger homie. You know what I'm saying? He's a couple years younger than me. You know what I'm saying? He's like a younger brother than me. Daryl Dice. He moved out from Jersey. He moved out to Hollywood, and he's real viral, man. He got a barbershop out there that they do comedy skits, and they was doing comedy skits. And at the time, 50 Cent had this show that he came out with, and it was big for a minute. 50 Cent, I don't know if you remember 50 Cent came out with that show. He had him on there, so that kind of helped him catapult, you know what I mean? And now he's acting. He does his thing. He did a few things on, like, with what's the name of the joint called? The name of the TV show. But anyways, he lined me up with the agency that he used, you know what I'm saying, to do acting school, because that's what he told me. He said, listen, even though you fuck with the agencies, the best way to do it is to go through the acting school, because when you go through acting school, then you're going to be taken more serious for real roles if you have that under your belt. Just to go to an agency, they're just going to plug you in on just being an extra all the time. You got to work yourself up. But actually going to the acting school, acting class, it gives you it's kind of like being certified when when you're going for a role. Like, okay, you went to such and such acting school. Okay, boom. So that gives you like a more, a more leverage, when it's time to, accelerate in that field, basically.
That's dope. Okay, all right, one question. All right, so when people be saying hip hop is dead, right? When people say that, what do you think? Like, how do you feel when people say that? Just curious.
Man, I don't never think. See, this is a big thing, because when Nas had said that a long time ago, it was a different era. Like, that would be for that era, I would say, hip hop was kind of dead. Now, I mean, I don't think hip hop is dead at all. I would say that hip hop is just going through phases really fast compared to like back in the day. Like, now, music moves very quick. It's like one thing might be hot right now, then the next second, this is what's hot. I mean, we're talking quick, like, you know, fucking month to month, like a couple months, half a year. The next year go by, that was old. Everything get old quick with the new generation.
That's a fact.
So like, once that year go by, that nigga old already. You think about it. They look at fucking let me think. A certain artist that ain't even really
it's that drill came and left. Like
there's certain artists that's not even that old yet. They look at them like they're veterans. I'm like, God damn. You know, when you think about certain
shit, but this will make it good because you have to compare it to artists before, and when you compare those artists to these artists, it's a body bag every time. Like, it's not close, not even close.
Right.
So that's why you see a lot of new artists, YouTube older artists. You know what I'm saying? Because it was different. Everything was different. Like, you know, and you can just when you compare the two, you can hear the difference. You absolutely can hear the difference, right?
Music just keeps like the thing. Like I said, it just keeps changing. I don't think it's dead. It's just so many. Everybody has access to music now, so you can just put the fuck without. If you got enough money and capital, or you got somebody behind you, you can put out whatever the fuck you want. So that's really what it's about. Everybody's just putting out what they want. It's not like you had to have fucking a certain amount of talent to get heard. Now you put it out, and hey, if it goes viral or if some fucking, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That's all it is. If a certain amount of people like it, you don't have to. It's not about the talent. Once again, so but I'm not going to say it's dead. I would just say it's going through phases, and it's just different. And there's a lot of new music that's good music. It's not like all the new music is trash.
Right.
And I would say a lot of it is trash. Don't get me wrong, to me, but there's a lot of good music, and there's a lot of young artists that's still out here making good music, and from different areas, from all the way down south to up north. I like a lot of different artists, so I fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? I still fuck with hip hop and rap music. I'm not gonna never say it's dead. Me personally.
Dope, man. I really appreciate you, man. I really appreciate stopping through. Anytime you want to stop through, let me know. I can make that.
I gotta figure out the camera situation so we can do part 2.
Let's do that. Do that. You know? I'm with it. But I really appreciate you, man. You definitely dope. Your music definitely dope. And
I appreciate you, man.
Anything I can do to help, man. Anytime I see you on my timeline, I'm definitely gonna share, you know, like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, you know. So keep going. Man, I really appreciate you, man. Just again.
Salute, fam.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. You already know, fam.
All right.
Hey, Clem. What's good, Joe? We from the home of everything original. Go-Go, Mumble Sauce, Marvin Gaye, Martin Lawrence, Roger E. Hicks, Dave Chappelle, Samuel L. Jack, Genuine, Maya, Anne Marie, Kevin Durant, Tommy Davis, DJ Kool Wale, my number one of all time black.
See, I'ma keep it real, with my weapon on me concealed. I'm Ralphion, that nigga from up the hill, used to come through crushing in the butters. A tray deuce in my boot with a fresh box cutter. 10th place, I belong to them. Mikey Wayne funkin' them. Never was no bullies, but you don't wanna run with them. Better finances, big money advances. Daddy-daughter dances, no penitentiary chances. A made man, keep them guessing. Motherfuckers wanted steam, so I had to press them. Just so you know, I bring the chalk when I teach a lesson. When I was preaching at your door, but you ain't want the lecture. Cause y'all measure. After I put on my city, I'm done. At 15, my nigga Wayne let me bust off a gun. I ain't gon' fake, I felt the rush when I made them go run. If you grew up like I did, then you feeling me, young. What you say? Southern Ave, Willow Road, while the place Livingston. Third world, South Cap to Eastover. Please tell them we good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. 10th place, Oak Park, Malcolm X, Rivertown, Temple Hill, Suitland, and Landover. Please tell them we good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. What you say? We good. I used to take the P12 from Eastover, the one going to Addison Road. Get off at Iverson Mall to try to get me a girl to get some pussy, nigga. That was the goal. From Benning Road in Minnesota. Oh, I salute you, soldier. They gave us pennies and poverty with the cold shoulder. But it ain't never over, cause we some real rollers. They tried to take us out the game with cane and baking soda. Only fear God. Hey, let me hit the bob. It's 2 Panda Bears, nigga, on my Fed card. DC ain't spared a rod. That's why I go hard. Good Hope, Berry Farm,
Arms, nigga, the Navy Yard. Now you could come to the city and get a greeting, or you could start faking and fronting and catch a beating. Don't wanna go berserk, so don't give us a reason. You better take that Bama bullshit back out the Wheaton. Rockville, Crystal City, Kenilworth, Georgia Ave, Dale City, U Street to Saratoga. Please tell them we good. What you saying? We good. What you saying? We good. What you saying? We good. Largo, Forestville, Cap Heights, Fairfax, North Cap, Adams, Morgan, and Anacostia. Tell them we good.